Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Couch Talk with Jack and Sherlock. 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 Hey, get the camera. Want to say anything? Anything to say to the audience? Nothing? Just gonna be a lazy little bum? Yeah? So, this episode is going to be a little bit of a channel update, as well as a review on Gears of War 4. So, update first. You'll notice I haven't been uploading any video game videos recently. That's because I've ordered an Elgato and a microphone, so I'm waiting for my recording equipment to get here so I can give you guys a little bit higher quality of gaming. Once it's here, I should be updating every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. No, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturdays are the days that I'll be recording and uploading videos. So, look forward to that. Anyway, on to the super important business, my Gears of War 4 review. I've been playing a lot of Horde mode, and I've also played through the entirety of the campaign. I haven't touched multiplayer because I'm not a competitive multiplayer kind of guy. The only game I really got into serious competition stuff with was Street Fighter 4. But past that, like Call of Duty, Gears of War Online, even Destiny when I played that, I didn't really go for PvP. It's not exactly my thing. So, first up, the one I played most, Horde mode. Horde mode is pretty fantastic. They upgraded it a lot. You don't actually have set points in the map where you have to establish your base. You get a little box called a fabricator that you can take pretty much anywhere and build around that. And they added a class system. There's the scout, the engineer, the soldier, the heavy, and the sniper. I would recommend playing scout if you're going for a solo horde mode. Sherlock, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going? Hey. Sherlock. Fine, I didn't want you on the show anyway. Anyway, yeah. Play a scout if you're going solo. Scouts get bonuses when they pick up power or money or whatever you want to call it. They pick up twice as much during combat, and they get bonuses when they deposit it in the fabricator, which is what you have to do when you want to use the money. Otherwise, I'd probably say engineer, simply because they start off with a repair tool that you can use to fix your fortifications and stuff like that. So, Horde mode, good stuff. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. It's kind of hard to get past wave 10 by yourself, which is really its only downfall, but it's still a lot of fun. Anyway, on to the story mode campaign. I'm going to try to minimize spoilers here for people who haven't played the game. Like, I'll state some obvious stuff, like, your main character's name is JD. He used to work for the COG. Marcus is in the game. Like, these are all things you should know, unless you've literally been living with your head under a rock and haven't watched a single Gears of War 4 trailer. So, minor spoilers ahead, but I'm gonna keep it limited. So, story mode is really, really good. The three characters you play as, JD, Dell, and Kate, they all have their own distinct characters. Like, JD's the kind of, like, lead from the front, super soldier, accomplish the mission kind of guy. Dell is the slightly cowardly nerd. And Kate is just, she's a tough chick. She's probably tougher than JD and Dell combined. All of the voice acting is spot on. The character interactions are great. You even get to hang out with Marcus for a while and seeing Marcus interact with his son. Oh, by the way, JD is his son, another thing you should know just from watching the trailer. They got that whole, like, strained relationship, like, you see when, the dad tells the son not to do something, and then the son does it anyway, and the dad gets all pissed off. Like, I got a lot of that throughout my own life, so I empathize with both JD and Marcus. The campaign itself is really good. It goes along at a pretty good clip. The only issues that I had with it were the end of Act 4 and the beginning of Act 5. Just, it dragged on far too long. Like, normally, you're progressing through the story, you're getting a bit more of the story through character dialogue as you're running through the different stages, you get cutscenes, but at the end of Act 4, you have to go to a place to do a thing. And it took me probably an hour and a half to 2 hours to do the thing, when it could have been done in like 30 minutes. I don't know why it took so long. Like, you have to go to the place, you have to power up a thing, then you have to go back to the start of the place to hit a switch, which then you have to go power up another thing, which then you have to go fix something else. And the whole time you're there, both Marcus and JD are just being overtly mysterious. Like, we're here to do the thing. And they don't tell you what the thing is. You just have to do the thing. And, like, okay, if it would have been better, I think, if it were like, we have to go to this place to do exactly this, not just the nebulous the thing. I think it would have been fine at that point. Like, you would have a goal, you would know what you're working towards, and all of the tedium would have been a bit more bearable if you had an exact objective in mind. Like, in sandbox games, like Just Cause 3 and Mad Max, that's fine. It's like, go here to do this thing. It's like, yeah, okay. I can do that in my own time, but I'm gonna fuck off to this other side of the map and go mess around with, you know, this area for a while, just for funsies. But Gears of War 4, the story mode is, it's incredibly linear. And if you're going to have a linear game, I think a good design choice is to keep giving your players little breadcrumbs to follow, like more and more info on the story and what you're doing, and not just a nebulous objective of, we have to go do the thing. But, other than the end of Act 4 and the beginning of Act 5, where the game dragged on a bit too long, the story was really, really good. It left a lot of questions unanswered, though, and I think I hope they're going to fix that with either a sequel that is coming out very, very soon, or through downloadable content that they're going to be dropping throughout the next 2 years. I hope. I mean, I bought the Ultimate Edition, I paid for the Season Pass. I would like to have these story questions answered in a timely fashion. Like, I don't want another freaking Halo 5 where it just cliffhangers and now we have to wait like another 3 years to see the conclusion of the story. But all those negative things said are not at all outweighed by the positive things that have been said. I loved the story, I loved the characters. The highlight of it for me was when freaking Coltrane showed up. Like, that made my entire week. Also, yes, you should know that Coltrane is going to show up because he was in the trailer. So no spoilers there. But yeah, Coltrane, I love Coltrane. I think we just need to have a game completely about Coltrane. Make that DLC, The Coalition. Please do that. I bought the Season Pass, I want that. I'll even pay extra for it if I get a whole campaign where I just play as Coltrane. So, all in all, my final score of Gears of War 4, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. This was a well put together game. It didn't take too many risks, so it didn't innovate overtly much, but they built upon the system that they already had, and that system already was great, and they made it better. So, The Coalition, you have Jack's seal of approval for this game. I loved it. 9 out of 10. Am going to play again, probably with the wife. I will lose many, many hours of my life to Horde mode. I'll probably never touch competitive multiplayer, but that's fine. I don't need it. I don't need it. 9 out of 10. So there we go. There's my Gears of War 4 review, plus my kind of channel update. Okay, Amazon says my recording equipment is like 3 hours away in a different town. I don't know why they haven't shipped it yet. It was supposed to be here yesterday, now they're saying it's going to be here on the 18th. Guys, when you live in the great northern state of America, getting stuff by mail is a real pain in the ass. So, that's it. Thank you for watching, like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.